Hello, so this is a video just to show you what's actually going on. So yesterday, unfortunately I didn't get a chance to do a video. We bred a shower and these are all in here now. We're going to grow these outdoor, well, for so long anyway. Looking at really good spawning, but you never know till they hatch, especially when water's as green as where it is. It's just started raining, so let's go and have a quick look at the fry. We'll have a look at the pond. The fish are all happy and healthy. I am going to do 3 lots of shower this year. The fry is starting to grow now. So we've just come back off holiday. First holiday I've had in 20 odd years. So breeding koi, it does take a lot of time. This is how the fry doing. All looking really good. We have started to take some tobies out. These are looking good as well. Colours are just starting to break. I can't really see them because they're all deep down. A few of these fish now they're getting up to, there's a couple of them at 1.5 inches. Considering the size of the rest on them. While we're on holiday, they did have a good munching time, and that's why they've grown this size. There's brine shrimp going. But as you can see them on the bottom of here. It's absolutely snow as a fry. So, a few more tips if you are planning on breeding your own fish. These are looking really good. There don't seem to be many deformities at all. Whether the tobies have took them all off and they've just munched them while on order. But when they get to this size, you start to see a few kink tails and things like that. I haven't seen any in this tank at all. So they're looking really good. But back to a few tips. So if you are planning on breeding your own koi, I know when I've been shopping out buying koi, I tend to stick to my same dealer. Now this is not so much a good thing if you're planning on breeding them, unless you're going to cross varieties. The reason for this is a lot of breeders will use the same parents. So if you bought the fish 1 year and then you go back and you buy the male another year, the chances are they offer the same parents, so they'll actually be inbred fish. And you do tend to get loads and loads of deformities if you do this. You'll still get the odd few that's okay, but ideally you need to cross breeders just so you can get different parents, or cross your varieties, and then you know 100% that you're not using, well, brother and sister basically. So if you do that, you'll end up with loads of twisted heads, loads of kinked tails, and I'm talking 60-70% to be like that. So there's a good tip. If you have bought your koi at the same time and roughly the same sizes, then chances are, if they come from the same dealer, then they could be brother and sister, and you'll end up with problems down the line. So if I were you, if you are breeding them, I would crossbreed them. At least then you know. As soon as the colours start to break on these properly, so we can actually see them on camera, I'll start to net a few out, as we always do. The same as I say, it's just, we've been on holiday, so I haven't had a chance to put any videos on. There's still a few of these left. A couple of platinums and a couple of yellow bookie. I think these are about 7-8 inch now. In the next week, we'll start netting these tanks out. Probably we're going to net this one, and then we're going to transfer all these fry. Oh, there's still some ghosties left. We're going to transfer all these fry into this tank, and then we're going to breed a shower, and we're going to move them indoor. Now what we're going to do with the shower and the Shiro Asuri, we're going to put 2 females in, and we're going to put 2 males in. Now by doing this, you end up with a lot of eggs. There's more chance that they'll grow fungus. But if you warm the temperatures up to like 25 degrees, I mean at the minute, I think that pool, it hasn't even got an heater on it, and that one's running at 24 this morning. So these eggs will hatch in 3 days. And by doing so, it just hurries the cycle along. It don't give it a chance for the fungus to grow on the eggs so long, so it don't get so bad. Even with adding the malachite green, you still tend to get fungus on some eggs. But the reason that we're going to do the 2 males, the 2 females, is so they grow at roughly the same time. So we'll have all the Shiro and all the Showa, roughly the same size as they grow in. Because I just ain't got the tank space for how many fry there's going to be. I mean, them in that pool, I dread to think she's lost a lot of weight, so there's a lot of eggs. I have put my fingers on the bottom of the pool, and all you can feel is eggs. So that's really good. But we'll see in a week, and we'll see roughly what hatches. About say in a week's time they'll be free swimming, and we'll see roughly what there is in there. So when will it be? Next Friday possibly. Hopefully we can get a Shiro and a Showa in into the breeding tanks, and we'll do a video on them. We're actually going to cross We're going to put a pure Shiro to Shiro, and we're also going to drop a shower in there, and that will produce Shiro and Showa. As I said, you're going to cross a variety, cross your varieties where, like your Shiro and the Showa, they produce black fry basically, they're grown from black fry. You need to be crossing varieties that match like that. Like, so you've got your platinum ogons, your Perugina ogons, you can cross them with Yamabuki or anything that's solid colour basically. You can cross a platinum or pure white koi with a Kooku, so a red and white koi, and that produces Harawaki. But you'll also get your other varieties as well. You'll get your Kooku, you might get a few Yamabuki, you'll still get your platinums, you'll still get Beko and things like that. It's really interesting when you start crossing them, because you just never know what it's going to throw out on them. Like I say, back in the videos, I can remember telling you I had a Kooku in the pond, and we bred that, and it used to produce Asagi. You know, you put a red and white fish in, and you end up with bluefish. It was just really, really interesting. But then there's the other way. If you get the cross wrong, they'll all come out looking like ghost carp. Now, I had a few people where I get this netting from, that I make these nets out of. It's nylon netting. It's just insect netting. You buy it, you buy it by the metre. I think the biggest you can buy it is 3 metre wide, but you can have it as long as you want it. I mean, it's really good. I made these nets. They must be 7-8 years old now. And I just take them out, jet wash them. I mean, now you can see how it's sucking the net in. It's got the nets getting blocked. I just switch the pump off, take the net out, steam clean it off, and then put it all back in, and everything will be fine again. But it's really good netting for that. And same as I say, that net is probably 7-8 years old. It's got to be. So thanks again for watching. Hopefully we'll get a chance to do another video next week when we put the other fish in to breed, and we've also got this video on whether the show were fertile, but we've used them before. We've had some nice shower out of them. So hopefully, I should do a video Friday, Saturday or Sunday, whichever day I get a chance. It might actually be Sunday because I think I'm working Friday and Saturday this week. It was just today, we've swapped the weekend round. I've got no bits for an engine that I'm putting in this van at work, which felt nice for me because I've got plenty to do. So thanks again, and we'll see you in the next video.